Hello. Today we're going to look at how Earth Spirit's ultimate, Magnetize, actually works. This has been highly requested, so I think it's about time we all learn what this spell really does. Thank you to these people who suggested this. If you have a suggestion for something I can go over, let me know. Also, be sure to check out my other videos in case I already went over something that you're interested in. I won't be going over every aspect of the spell, only the parts of it that I think are the most misunderstood or interesting. Some things we'll learn about include how Magnetize spreads to units, how the duration gets refreshed, and how the damage works. I hope you learned something new with me. A quick overview of Magnetize is that when cast, it affects units in a 350 radius around Earth Spirit, dealing 40, 80, or 120 magic damage per second depending on the level. It lasts for 6 seconds at all levels. You can tell if someone is affected by Magnetize by this pulsing effect. Magnetize will start pulsing 0.5 seconds after being cast and pulses twice per second, resulting in 12 total pulses. Damage is dealt every time a pulse occurs, which means the tooltip could actually say this since that's how the damage is really dealt, every half second. With the help of Earth Spirit's stone remnants, the Magnetize duration can be refreshed, and it can spread to other units. You can tell when either happens by this greenish-yellow static effect and sound. The static will always point to the unit it's refreshing on and or spreading Magnetize to. Whenever Magnetize is spread to another unit, it'll always start with a fresh 6-second duration. So now we know that you need stone remnants to refresh the Magnetize duration. But how does it work? How do you do it? The Magnetize duration gets refreshed if the Magnetize unit comes into the 400 radius of a stone remnant. Typically, the refresh will be done by dropping a new stone remnant near the Magnetize unit, but it can also be done by kicking a stone with Boulder Smash or pulling a stone with Geomagnetic Grip, as long as in either case it brings the Magnetize unit into the 400 radius of a stone. Once a stone remnant has been used to refresh the duration of Magnetize, it can't be used to refresh again on any units. It can still be used with Earth Spirit's other abilities though. Normally, a stone lasts for 60 seconds, but when a stone is used to refresh Magnetize and does the static effect, it puts an 8-second timer on the stone. When the timer runs out, the stone breaks. There's technically no limit to how long Magnetize can go for. It can keep getting refreshed as long as you have stone remnants. There's a timer above the Magnetize unit showing the Magnetize duration remaining. The duration between two units can be different if one unit's Magnetize gets refreshed, so the timer won't always be the same for every unit. The timer is only visible to the team with Earth Spirit on it. Now let's look at how Magnetize spreads to other units. Magnetize spreads to other units through stone remnants only. If a Magnetize unit comes close to a non-Magnetize unit, the non-Magnetize unit will not be affected. Magnetize checks for nearby stone remnants in 0.5 second intervals, starting 0.5 seconds after cast, which is the same as the pulses that we talked about earlier. If a non-Magnetize unit is within the 600 radius of a stone remnant when the stone gets hit by Magnetize, that unit will get Magnetize applied to them. You'll notice this by the static effect pointing to them as well as the pulsing starting on them. The Magnetize cannot spread from stone to unit. If a unit in the 600 radius was already affected by Magnetize, then Magnetize duration is refreshed instead. When a Magnetize unit is hit by Boulder Smash, all Magnetize units will be affected by the movement speed slow that it applies. Same thing for Geomagnetic Grip, applying silence to all Magnetize units. Magnetize can be taken off by basic Dispels like Lotus Orb or Yule Scepter. Magnetize fully goes through BKB. This includes the damage and the rules regarding spreading to and from. Using BKB after Magnetize is applied will still dispel it. Magnetize works on invis and invulnerable units, and does not work on hidden units. If you place a stone remnant next to an invis unit affected by Magnetize, the static effect from the stone will reveal that you hit them, and even where they are generally. Examples of units being invulnerable are in Yule Scepter, Juggernaut's Omni Slash, Storm Spirit's Ball Lightning, and Ember Spirit's Sleight of Fist. Although for Magnetize to hit Ember Spirit during Sleight of Fist, you need to cast it on the spot Ember Spirit is hitting, not where he casts Sleight of Fist from. There are some mechanics that make a unit invulnerable and hidden, like Puck's Phase Shift or Tusk's Snowball. For those, Magnetize does not hit them since they're hidden. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you learned something new with me.